What's going on? Yeah, I got a moment. It's not like it's not like I got anything interesting going on. Well, it's partially what I'm here for. I don't mind taking a moment to listen. Again, I got shit going on. What do you mean? Okay. Well, do you want me to listen, or is this like a conversation? Okay, both. All right. That makes things a little complicated. Well, okay. Yeah, you told me about him. What do you mean something happened? Just like 24 hours ago, you were telling me how they're the most perfect person for you. What could have happened in a day? I'm not saying that judgmentally. I'm just genuinely asking. Like, what could have possibly happened in a day that changes the almost entire outlook of your relationship? Um, okay. Yes, I know what it's like to love somebody. I think I know a lot more about what that feels like than you think. No, I'm not being sarcastic. Love is strange. It's very difficult. What I don't see in somebody, of course, others can. So it's not really it's not really up to me to determine whether or not somebody is worth loving. It's dependent on you, or I guess whoever is involved. Out of nowhere, he just blocked you. Okay. Well, was there like a build up? Was there like something leading up to that? Was it genuinely out of the blue, or are there like some details that you just don't want to tell me? Well, no, but sometimes it's not easy to like tell somebody, oh yeah, I said something and maybe I shouldn't have. Like I get that completely. So this is like a genuine out of the blue. Hmm. Well, not that it's my particular business to really add input. I know, I know. From the things that you've told me about them, I thought that things were going great for you. I was happy for you. I don't. I'm kind of baffled. No, my tone is not of like. No, I'm not. I'm not trying to. I'm genuinely trying to like piece together in my head like why something like that could happen from like I guess guess not my perspective, but like I guess like the male perspective maybe. I don't know. Of course, like the most you know, most people would assume that like there's another person, and you're absolutely right for considering that. But maybe he just got cold feet. Maybe things were moving along too fast and he got scared. Or um, maybe he just wasn't. He just found out he wasn't as ready for a serious relationship as he thought he was. I don't want to know about your sex life, so I'm not even gonna like dive into that. But I mean, from a from my perspective, like those would be like some of the things that maybe I would potentially do, or like if I were in the same predicament. Yeah, I'm listen. I'm not defending him in any way, shape, or form. I'm just letting you know, like that's the potential here, you know, because it is definitely it's strange, but don't take this on yourself and immediately assume that it's you. And in a lot of cases, it's always like, oh my God, it's me. I did something wrong, but no, it's not. It takes two to tango, even in decisions like this, to just block something or block somebody. Like it's not always just, oh man, it's all me. I didn't do this. I didn't do that. Sometimes there's other um you know things that are involved, especially in their life. So don't just assume that it's 110% something that you've done or perhaps didn't do. Um, the only easy thing that I can think of is that he just wasn't ready for you know a relationship the way that you are. No, 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 no. Listen, I don't like when people talk down on themselves just because that's wrong. It's not good. And I think that there are a lot of qualities that you have that overshadow whatever doubts you're having right now. I know you don't want to hear that from me because I'm not the one that you really want to hear that from, but no, I'm not. No, I listen. I think that you're doing fine. You're doing great. But the butt isn't bad, by the way. It's more of a however than a but you're doing great. But you do sometimes you tackle a lot of things at once, and I think it drains you sometimes, and that can make you sometimes less present. And if we are taking this very sad and sometimes illogical route of, oh, woe is me. Well, not woe is me, but I did this. I fucked up everything. maybe you happen to not be present at a time that he really needed you, right? And that one moment might have, kind of triggered something that could have potentially been traumatic for him, you know? Again, I'm not defending this guy in any way, shape, or form. I don't know your relationship, or I guess what was your relationship, but I think I think that you did everything that you could have, and you set out to do everything that you wanted to do in your relationship. But I don't think that maybe he saw that and that he expected more. I don't know what more he could have expected. I don't. I'm obviously just as clueless as you are. What? No, no. It's not that you're ugly or you're not lovable. That has nothing to do with it. And stop that. What is it? I don't know what it is. Do you have his number? Do you want me to call and ask him? Don't take it out on me just because I'm trying to sit here and try and pick up some of the pieces and put them in the right spots. I don't like that people hurt your feelings. I don't like that people, or even somebody that you trusted enough with your heart, would go and just break it like that. It's not fair to you. So I'm not trying to sit here and no, no. I'm not trying to cause an argument. I'm trying to help you figure out how to process what you're feeling. I know it doesn't feel good. I know that it's hurtful. It's painful. It makes you feel empty. It makes you feel worthless. It makes you feel like you didn't do enough. I get it. That's not. I'm not saying that you were terrible to him. I'm sure you aren't. As a matter of fact, I know you aren't. From the way that you told me of things, and the way that things were progressing, I think that you were a great partner to him. But again, I wasn't there. I'm not some. I'm not. Was it omnipresent being, omnipotent? I don't know what the fuck the word is. But I wasn't there to watch and pay attention to everything. All I could do was just support you from afar. That's all I could do. That's all I've done. Because I want to see you happy. It's not like I wanted this to happen to you. And my feelings aren't even. No, nothing. The point I'm trying to say is that I didn't want this to happen to you. You didn't deserve this. My feelings aren't important right now. What is important are your feelings, and you should really figure out what's going on in your head. I guess. Well, listen, you just snapped at me for a bit, so I just said what came to my mind. That's all. I didn't mean anything bad. I didn't mean anything. I just said what I thought made sense, and it probably doesn't. I'm probably not making any sense. I don't know. I have no idea. But I'm also trying to you process this with you. What am I thinking? You don't want to know what I'm thinking. Well, all right. I guess I'll bite. Honestly, and this is just me speaking openly, if I may. Good. Fuck him, right? Because at the end of the day, he fumbled you, and he's never coming back from that. So fuck him. Doesn't matter. He's a nobody who, just he fumbled the ball. No, there's not more to that. What do you mean you can tell? There is more that I would like to say. This isn't about me. This is about you and what you have going on. I don't. All right. I guess I do have something on my mind. I don't know. I don't know how to. I don't know how to express it. I don't know how to say it. I don't know the best way to say it, or even if I should at all. The timing is just weird. And again, this isn't about me. This is about you. The timing the timing is just. All right. I just need you to hear me out. Just need you to listen. I don't even I don't even want you to say anything. But I think these are some of the things that you need to hear because nobody tells you it enough. But you're doing great. Even on your worst days, I think that you're doing amazing. Even on the days that you feel like you're not pretty or beautiful or gorgeous, I think that you are. I think that your confidence and sometimes lack thereof is admirable, mostly for the confidence part. You have this go-getter attitude that's very addictive, maybe. You're fun, you're adventurous, you're a good person to be around. You're very smart. And I don't mean smart in the in the sense of like you can spell your words correctly. I mean like you really think. You're able to have conversations about things that aren't necessarily normal. So yeah, I do think that this guy fumbled. Fuck him. Let him let him rot. I don't care. A bit ago, you asked me if I knew what it was like to be in love, or if I've ever felt love, or something along those lines. And yes, I experience it every day. I choose to experience it every day. I'm sure you can see where I'm going with this, but I'm in love with you. I know it's a very anticlimactic way of kind of saying it, but like, it's true. I think I knew it when I first met you. The whole cliche love at first sight, but it's true. I think that you're amazing in every aspect of the word. I think that there's so much to you that I want to learn about, to explore. But I didn't think that I was actually, it's not that I didn't, I still don't think I deserve to even really have those thoughts, to wonder what it's like to know you so intimately, to know about the meticulous and the mundane, to know about how your breathing is when you're asleep, or how you like your, I don't know, your cookies dunked. I don't fucking know. But to know somebody that intimately is kind of my end goal. And the days that I'm like blissfully unaware of all the things around me, I'm usually wondering what it's like to love you. Not to just be in love with you, but just to love you. To be able to call you at night, to be able to be there at 3 a.m., which, I mean, I've done before, so pat on my back. But to be there at 3 a.m. And know that I'm capable of soothing your anxiety or your paranoia or whatever might cause you insomnia. But don't get me wrong, I'm not going to sit here and be bitter that you want to be with other people or with another guy, girl, person. I'm not going to sit here and be jealous over it or territorial or, oh, why him and not me? I'm not going to do that to you. Because at the end of the day, they probably are doing something better than I am. Something that actually can make you happy. Something that allows you to smile genuinely. And maybe I'm able to do that sometimes too. But you're your own person. And whatever choice that you make in your life, in your future, who you choose to love, where you choose to be, and how you choose to exist, I will be there supporting you. Even if we're taking my feelings out of the equation, you just deserve that. You've always been a good friend to me, a good listener. Even on my bad days, when I know damn well you better be off doing something else, you've come to my rescue. So yeah, I'm in love with you. It's been a long time. So what? It happens. The only reason I'm really thinking about it as much as I am now is because I've really been just looking at you. I've been seeing the joy on your face, the sparkle in your eyes, the carelessness of excitement in your smile, if that even made sense. I enjoy seeing you happy, and even if I have to do that from afar, loving you from afar, that's okay. I'm not gonna complain. I'm not gonna I'm not gonna fight for something that may never be, or that won't be, I guess. And I don't want any of this to change how you interact with me. Like, you don't have to sit there and like feel like you're walking on eggshells because I told you this. Like, no, you can immediately forget about it right after this conversation. I don't mind. It doesn't bother me. But you are worthy of love. You are worthy of all the beautiful things that will come your way. You deserve it. He didn't deserve you. It's as simple as that, in my opinion. But yeah, I think I think that's it.